We're moving around, guys. We're moving.
Okay, this is close. And Abe's not here.
I'm here.
I mean, he is here, but he's not here in front of the camera.
So they're still watching, so you don't do anything awkward.
Okay, like sit here and look
Or
at
it's
my phone.
recording, yeah. I mean,
Sit here and look at my phone while we're talking. What's up, Warriors? Another fantastic Monday. What's going on? I don't know who's where. I know this is YouTube. What's up, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All right, YouTube right in the middle.
SpaceForce.gov.
Very cool.
SpaceForce.gov.
Yeah. So
Bravo 1-2. What's going on?
Abe and I have been talking about the Space Force. I was in the Air Force. I did some
Navy Sailor 03.
Space and missile stuff. So
Navy Sailor. We were just talking about Space Force.
I would have stayed in.
Trumalism.
Definitely would have gone into the Space Force.
Yeah, boy. What's up, homies?
So, funny, I kind of forgot we were going to be doing videos today, and I was wearing a non-US lead shirt. This is a car wash and oil place that's right down the street from us. I
can't really see it on Instagram. So
Big Ed's,
you gotta
okay.
move over this way.
Sorry.
Big Ed's Car Wash and Quick Lube. Use your
Yep. So it's a car wash place down the street.
Steve
I take
Ferris, what's going
my
on?
car there all the time, so they're
Even
getting
out.
a free shout out today just because I'm wearing this shirt because Abe likes it.
Yeah.
I need a mustache like this, right? Instagram, right? Facebook. I need a mustache like this. So anyway, real quick, something I wanted to talk about. Had a couple questions last week about shoes. I had a few folks trying to get their hands on Gore-Tex shoes. I don't know. Are we still live over there?
Yep.
Cool. So we had some folks asking about Gore-Tex shoes, and here's something you have to keep in mind when you're getting Gore-Tex shoes, like the. Let me not lift my leg up again because it looked like I was flashing everybody home. The Suespantes.
We agree.
So,
Navy Sailor. Salomon are the truth, guys. I use them in Afghan.
There you go. They're awesome. I know some folks over there who got their hands on the Guardians and love it, but here's the thing. Gore-Tex shoes, they're great in keeping water out, but what that means is if you get water inside, the water's going to stay there. So keep that in mind when you're getting Gore-Tex shoes. I love my Suespantes. I use them all the time, but last year, one day I was cleaning up some snow, and I got a nice chunk of snow inside my shoe, and the water just stayed there. Should I adjust? Am I good?
No, I'm adjusting. You're good.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. So Gore-Tex keeps water out, but then once water gets in, it also stays in. So
Advanced CDS.
I had a special group of folks who need to get their hands on some shoes for a jungle sort of situation. They're going to be in Guatemala. I'm not going to say who that is. They'll hopefully be tagging us in some pictures pretty soon, or if not, in a follow-up video, we'll talk about who that is. But they want to get some Gore-Tex shoes, and I said Gore-Tex may not be your best bet because if you're going to be going around the jungles and all this kind of stuff, you get something that's a mid-cut boot and water happens to get inside.
What's going on, Kevin?
It's going to stay there.
Kevin, you said yo.
So I suggested Jungle Ultras.
You got to show them this camera, dude.
Jungle Ultras.
In the what color?
This is the Beluga, the baby
Beluga.
All right. So wet situations.
Navy Vet Patriot. What's going on?
This is not Gore-Tex, but what's going to happen is any water does get inside is going to come out through the little holes.
Almost like speed process. Some of the speed processes have it.
Exactly. Yeah. Or they have a mesh material which does the same thing. So what's going to happen is, water's going to get through this, but it's going to come back out.
Oh, one person said something.
What'd they say?
Navy Sailor, shout out Navy Sailor 03.
Navy Sailor.
One thing I did was add gel inserts just because of the terrain, but man, they held up 18 months, no problem. My thanks to that gear dude for the suggestion. I need more to operate in them.
Shout out to Gear Dude.
King of the Filipinos.
We love the Gear Dude.
What's going on? Kevin, so if in water environments, Gore-Tex is a no-go?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you have to be mindful of the situation you're going to be in.
Yeah, different between waterproof and water resistant.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Not just that. What's going to happen is if you have Gore-Tex and you sink your whole foot in water's going to get inside. So, like I showed my Suespantes before, for little puddles and that kind of stuff, I don't know if all the cameras can see it. It looks like I'm ruining everybody. Yeah, check out those gams. What's going to happen is if water gets in over the top, the water's going to stay inside. It's going to act like a bowl. It's going to hold the water in there.
And then Navy Vet Patriot.
So actually, you know what?
So Kevin, thank you for that question. Navy Vet Patriot said, "Are those things light?" And he said, "Sexy legs."
The Jungle Ultras.
He said, "Sexy legs too."
Oh, thank you. Ew. But yeah, so the Jungle Ultras, you can see the height difference. So what's going to happen is if I'm wearing my Sua Spontes, water anywhere here, it's not going to get in. But as soon as water gets up over here, it's going to get inside the shoe and it's going to get stuck in there. So if you're going in muddy terrain, trails, that kind of stuff, where you're not going to be stepping in a brook or something like that, you'll be fine. Sorry, hold it over here for Facebook. You'll be okay. What's going to happen is once water gets over, actually right around here, you're going to get water inside. And if you look in the front here, this opening there, once water gets up to this level, water's going to get inside, and then the Gore-Tex is going to hold the water inside. Gore-Tex will let perspiration out, a little bit of sweat, that kind of stuff out. But water, like if I were to pour a bucket of water in here, the water would stay in the shoe.
So conceptually, weight difference in theory, like holding both those shoes in hand, big difference or no?
This one's a little lighter. This is the Jungle, so it is ultra. It's going to be a thinner fit. I mean, it doesn't have the Gore-Tex liner inside. If you look inside, you can see it's just the straight material. Let me hold it up for each of the cameras. So you can see there's no Gore-Tex in this. So, water's
Pineland 26.
Water's going to get in, but you have these nice little vents here on the outsole and insole, inside and outside the shoe, which are going to let the water out.
And then Instaless Chris, we agree. North Jersey got hit pretty good with rain the last 2 days. Gore-Tex is good for days like this. Yes.
Exactly. And that's a great point. So on a day like today where we have rain, we got puddles and stuff outside, these Sua Spontes
CR17
Gore-Tex shoes are going to be awesome for keeping the water out. Now, if I were dealing with like a flood, a warm flood jungle environment, I'd go for one of these because water will get in, but it'll come right back out.
Good questions.
So keep that in mind when it comes to Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is fantastic. I love it. I use it all the time. But there's certain situations where too much water is going to be too much for the Gore-Tex.
Agreed.
And you're going to want something like this, which will let the water out.
So Navy Sailor 03, Salomon Speed Cross is life. I can go hours and operate in them. I would like to see a boot like that with a zipper in the side for fire. Right about
Interesting.
That's good.
Very cool.
Yeah, Navy Sailor. Nobody really ever requested that concept.
That's an interesting recommendation.
Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate
We'll definitely pass it along to Salomon and let them know. They love getting feedback. We love getting feedback. We love hearing what you guys think about our products.
For sure.
One of the reasons why we do these videos is to actually live chat with you guys and get some input. So that is a great suggestion. Thank you so much for that. We will pass it along to Salomon.
Oh, and he's in Central Jersey.
Oh, very cool.
We got jacked up. Yeah, the rain's been crazy, man, these past couple of days. So, Navy Vet Patriot, how long have you been wearing those boots, and how well have they held up for you? Sua Sponte.
Sua Sponte, I got them like day one when they came out.
Pre-release.
Actually, yeah, I got them before they were on our shop, and I mean they're dirty because
let's see the heel.
I'm a dirtbag.
Any heel wear?
But I mean, you can check out the bottom. It's still pretty legit, and I use these almost every single day. So it's still good. No rips, no holes.
Warriors only.
The Gore-Tex is still good on the inside. You can see. Let me hold it up for the camera. You can see the gray. So you can see the Gore-Tex material in here. Yeah. Hold it up there.
Bravo 1-2. We'll get to that question.
So I've had them from day one. I use them every day. Granted, I use them in the office. I use them for moving. I use them for boxes. I use them in the warehouse because it's got the rubber top here. So if a box falls on my toe, it's not going to jack up my toes. And I mean, they're fantastic. They're great. I love them.
And how is the Speed Assault versus XA Pro?
So it's been over a year, by the way. To answer that question, it's been over a year, and they're great.
So it's been over 1 year actually rocking those shoes. So Speed Assault versus XA Pro.
You're looking at two different kinds of shoes. I should actually go grab them from a warehouse here real quick so you can look. They're different. They're light. The Speed Assaults are going to be lighter. If you look at the mids, especially if you go Gore-Tex, they're going to be heavier. They're going to be warmer. And the grip is different. So if you're looking at the Speed Assault, you're going to have more grip for if you're on trail or loose dirt or that sort of thing. Whereas the mids, where you go Gore-Tex or not, are going to have more of a standard shoe or standard boot kind of fit. Actually, if you guys hold, I know this is unprofessional, but let me step outside and I'll grab a sample of each and I'll be right back. So I'll leave you with Abe. Abe will keep you guys entertained while I step out for 1 second. I'll be right back.
He's got to use the bathroom. No, I'm joking. What's going on, Kimmy J? Nice, guys. So Ed is out. For everybody here that's actually been in New Jersey, I'm not going to flip the cameras around. It's going to take too long. But New Jersey just got hit with a crap ton of rain. Ridiculous amount of rain. So with that being said, Gore-Tex, I do agree. And for the people who said XA Pro versus the Speed Assault, I actually have both. I personally prefer the XA Pros over my Speed Assaults. And I also have them in Gore-Tex, so they are definitely heavier. But man, those things have held up. Those things have actually held up so much. It's crazy. Brian Baracco, what's going on? Corey Moran, what's going on? Stay tuned.
I'm back. I'm back.
And
all right, so some great questions about Salomon's Day. Woo!
yeah, Bravo 1-2. Good question, actually. I just want to add to that.
Hard to see because we're kind of low, but here are the XA, the mids. These are the older ones. You can tell because it doesn't have the speed,
The new grippy.
the rappel hit thing here for when you're speed roping. It doesn't have the
grippy
section.
section.
It has a little bit, but it has a little bit, not as much as the new ones for the grip. So this is the older version of the XA Pro 3Ds. New ones are very similar, thicker material, and the pad on the side. But the reason why I grabbed these is because somebody asked about these versus speed assaults.
So check out those nubs.
I wanted to show you the difference.
You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move on each camera.
I will. Let's get it up close on there. How's that look? You guys see it at home over there?
Yep, good. On Facebook, cool. Instagram, go on Instagram.
So I'm gonna hold it back here, and hopefully everybody sees it when I hold it back here. When you look at the mids,
Rory Posey Whack 20, what's going on?
You can tell it has more of a standard boot kind of bottom over there. This is good for like pavement, if you're on the tarmac or warehouse, any of that kind of stuff. Like this is kind of your everyday sort of sole. That's the kind of everyday sole that you want. When you go to the Speed Cross and the Speed Assault,
do you guys see how much of a difference that is?
You see
like,
that
those
aggressive nubs there. That is going to hold on to dirt, loose rocks, trail running. If you're in the range, that kind of stuff. This is going to work really well.
But I still think my XA Pros held up longer because I have also Speed Cross.
Right. So there is one small downfall to an aggressive sole like this. And that is that because it has those like cleat kind of look to it,
it'll wear.
It wears down, especially if you're using on pavement. So if you're going to be using a pair of shoes more on pavement than anything else, you're going to want this kind of bottom. But if you're working at the range or somewhere there's loose dirt, gravel, that sort of stuff, and you want speed, Speed Cross
or Speed Assaults.
Or the Speed Assault.
For the win.
These are the Speed Cross. I love these for obstacle course racing. People who do Spartan races, that kind of stuff,
I love those shoes.
Talk about these all the time. Somebody suggested I get them. I got a pair, and these things kick ass. They are so good. And one of the main reasons is because of this bottom. And the reason why is there were people who were trying to get up a muddy, loose dirt sort of slope. And these chevrons here had amazing grip. I mean, that was holding onto the dirt like you can't even imagine how great that was holding on. So my fat ass was trying to go up this slippery slope and having no problems, and dudes who were in much better shape than me, but who had shoes with this kind of bottom were slipping around.
But for every day, I love the XA Pros, just saying.
XA Pros are great, but I got to tell you.
Speed Assaults too.
Speed Assault and the Speed Crosses are super, super, super comfortable, very lightweight. I mean, I can't tell the weight difference here, but there's a significant weight difference between the two.
Cool.
So if you're going to be working on a range or somewhere there's loose dirt, gravel, that kind of stuff, keep the Speed Cross and the Speed Assaults in mind.
And Bravo 1-2, good question. Hope you're still on. Do they have those jungles in a low cut?
No, they do not. The purpose of the jungle is kind of having this boot sort of cut. So you're going to have I think it's a 10-inch height on this. Forgot what the exact measurement is, but yeah, it's going to be the high top on these. Nice. That does not mean that in the future they're not going to have something cool, maybe a lower cut, but the Jungle Ultras have the higher 8 to 10-inch top. And then there's also the Urban Jungles, which are the all black with the polishable toe. Those are meant mainly for like law enforcement.
And they also have a side.
And the side zip,
Yeah. So Navy Sailor side zipper, it's easy for on and off, quick way to put on and off. So Navy Sailor, if you are looking for something that's black with a polishable toe, Ed's going for another mile run. A polishable toe does have the side zip, but then again, it is completely black with a polishable toe. Warriors only, we agree. US League Gear, one of the best chillest companies ever in the world. I totally agree with that. And Navy Sailor, I currently use 511 for work. It's super easy to put in with the side zipper, but Salomon would make it a great armor purchase.
So we were asking about the Urban Jungle Ultras. These are the police version of this. You can tell it has the polishable toe.
So Navy Sailor, check that out.
Does not have the vents for draining water. You see that's lacking. It's basically the exact same boot though. Let me hold it up for both. And there's other brands that have similar boots with the side zip, which the Urbans do not. But if you want Salomon, you need a patrol boot. This is going to be the way to go. This is going to be the way to go. I mean, look at that bottom. Again, that's kind of for your everyday sort of use. Your everyday kind of patrol boot. If you need to get the polishable toe, polish this bad boy up right here. Another great boot. Fantastic. Folks love it. Super comfortable. Nice and sturdy. It's got, Salomon, so it's quality.
Captain Texas. What's going on?
Awesome shit. We're talking about some awesome stuff today. I'm
Buckman.
glad this is becoming such a fantastic Salomon discussion. I love Salomon. Like I said, you guys have seen my videos before.
Scott Wexler, what's going on?
My Sua Spontes. So we love that you guys love Salomon. What other questions we got, Abe? What else are you doing?
I'm Nick James, bitch. What's going on?
Mick James. That's awesome.
I'm Nick James, bitch.
Oh, Nick James. What's up, Nick
Phillips
James?
the Water 33. What's going on? Diaz 2. Fire Esquire 21. What's going on? Last question I'm going to take is, I passed it up. It was from Kevin Yu.
And guys, these are great questions.
What's Solomon's for the field? It depends on the field.
Yeah, exactly. If you're overseas right now,
Daniel Lawrence,
a lot of guys,
Dave Ocampo on Facebook,
have to get their hands on the Guardians. It's got those are the AR 670-1 compliant Salomon shoes, Salomon boots. So if you're deploying, you need to keep within the Army regs. You want to get your hands on the Guardians. They're very similar. I would say those are kind of almost a hybrid between the XA mids and the jungles, where you have the height of the jungle, a lot of the similar material, but then has the Army regulations, and it's in the official Coyote, which neither one of these are Coyote. These are Burrow, but it's the actual factual guaranteed Coyote color, which is required by the AR 670-1 reg, which is the Army regulation. So great question.
Good question.
We love these questions from you guys. We love doing these videos. So any questions you guys have and you want us to be ready to answer it, send it to us. Shoot us a DM on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Shoot us a message. Let us know, and we'll make sure to answer it. And if there's a product or brand that you want us to focus on, let us know.
And then shout out to everybody else that's actually on these feeds. We appreciate it. Chicken, what's going on, man?
What's up, Chicken?
Chicken from Vegas. Chicken will be back in a couple months. You'll see us.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then Vegas SHOT Show. We're looking forward to that, guys. Make sure you're there. We would love to meet you.
Hell yeah.
And we're definitely gonna be doing a live. We got to do one live from Facebook. Or one live.
We're definitely gonna do a live from Facebook. So we're gonna have our special event
from SHOT Show, not Facebook. We're not gonna be at Facebook. We're gonna be
no.
at SHOT Show.
But we're going to be at SHOT Show. We're definitely going to do one of these over there. We're going to have our
Nathan
event.
Saylor, thanks for watching, man.
Our shit show at SHOT Show this year, 2019. Well, it's actually for next year. And we're going to be doing one of these. And I was telling Abe it'd be pretty fucking kick-ass if he and I got one of those booths. So some of you badass MFers could sit and bullshit with us live at SHOT Show.
A little podcast.
I don't know if that's going to happen. That's kind of crazy. Wishful thinking, right, Abe?
Yeah, if not, we'll just set up at a Starbucks for free.
Why not? Why not? Get a coffee, sit with us, put a little whiskey in the Starbucks.
Yeah, we'll be the different ones. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll catch you guys later next week on Monday. Stay tuned.
Monday, next week.
Nice.
Have it going, guys. Oh, really important for everybody out there. We will be doing a inventory check at our, not local, but at our warehouse in New Jersey. Not here, but at the other place. So orders will not be shipping out tomorrow through Thursday, I believe it is. There's going to be a message on our site. There's going to be some social media stuff out there. But just keep in mind that orders will not be shipping out after tomorrow noon. So make sure you get your orders in, and they'll ship out by tomorrow noon. And then all the orders after that will kind of be on hold until late Wednesday or Thursday. So just keep that in mind.
PSA.
We love you guys.
Nice.
Yep, that's an urgent message. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Peace.
Awkward sign out.